Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today we need to take a look at the Pokémon TCG release schedule. It's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot coming out, there's a lot been confirmed, there's been a lot of new product announcements. Some months the release schedule is updated a little bit. Sometimes the release schedule is updated a lot. This is one of those ones where there's a lot of new stuff coming. And it starts in just a couple of days with the Crown Zenith pin collections. I mentioned these ages ago. These were revealed months and months ago. They are finally coming out. We're winding down to the end of Crown Zenith. We still actually got almost a month left, which is kind of ridiculous. But we are finally winding down with Crown Zenith. Now, these pin collections, there are 3 of them available, featuring the starter Pokemon, the first partner Pokemon from Gen 8. So you've got your Cinderace, your Rillaboom, and your Inteleon. Now, these are existing cards that we've had for a while now. They're just alternate artworks of them. That makes Inteleon the best of them. Partly it's the best Pokemon, but partly it's also, the best card. And they're alternate art, you don't need them, but they're pretty cool. But also, on April the 14th, we have the Morpeko V-Union collection. And this, premium playmat collection. And this is worth getting a little bit excited about. Because what we've actually got here is a ridiculous product that brings us, a whole bunch of stuff. So you've got yourself the character super rare of Morpeko, which I honestly thought there was a chance we would never get, but we are getting it here. You also get the jumbo version of this. You can actually appreciate the artwork without having to mash the cards together, which is nice. And of course, you get the playmat. This is one of the very coolest things we see for Crown Zenith. We then jump forward to May the 5th, and May the 5th is an incredibly busy day, but it starts off with the end of Crown Zenith with the Zacian and Zamazenta shiny premium figure collections. Now, I've had a bunch of people asking me, hey, Wassy, when is the best time to pick up Crown Zenith singles? The answer is, wait until these products are out. Until May the 5th, there's going to be more supply, more products, more people pulling cards they want to sell. This is the last of Crown Zenith. So after this, we should finally see these prices start to essentially get to their lowest level. No guarantees, obviously, I can't see the future, but generally speaking, you need to wait for the last release of a special set like this for the prices to really start falling properly. Now, in here, this is no ultra premium collection, right? This is basically as cool as it gets. These are the best products in Crown Zenith. You get yourself a shiny card of either Zacian or Zamazenta with a matching pin, matching figure, whole mess of booster packs, and you do get sleeves, but the sleeves are actually the same no matter which one you buy. It is the card, the figure, and the pin which really make the difference here. Cool. Lovely. These are beautiful. These are awesome. We like these very, very much indeed. So yeah, if you're into Crown Zenith, it's going to get good. Also on the 5th of May, we have the Paldea Friends mini tins. And I've been pretty clear about the Paldea Friends mini tins and all the mini tins, to be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan. And that's okay. Some products aren't for everyone. When it comes to the mini tins, if you just want a couple of boosters, tin and all of that, these are great. But for everybody else, there are better products out there. And I think that's all right, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's all right. But also on May the 5th, we've got the EX Battle Decks featuring Mimikyu and Ampharos. Now, one thing that must be borne in mind here, we do not know the deck list for these yet. We do not know what the deck list looks like. That is very, very, very important. However, we can kind of look at the V-Battle decks we've had in the past. These are very clearly the replacement for them. So, yes, Ampharos is exclusive to these decks. If you want Ampharos, you have to buy this. And Lucario is exclusive to these decks. If you want Lucario, you have to get this. These aren't alternate art promos like the other ones I've been showing you in this video so far. These are actual exclusive promos that can only be found here. However, they're not particularly good. And the decks are likely to be very beginner-friendly, but not terribly competitive. We'll have to wait and see, but that's what's likely. You still get exclusive EXs, though, so that's pretty gosh darn cool. Speaking of exclusive EXs, also on the 5th of May, we have got the Cyclizar EX box. Now, the Cyclizar EX box is a very cool one. Now, again, this has an exclusive card in it. Cyclizar EX, as it stands at the moment, can only be found in this box. And judging by what we've seen in the past, it is incredibly not unforeseen, but it's incredibly unlikely that we would see it released in any other way. Could do. Could absolutely happen. But I do think it is unlikely we'd ever see it again. And look, these are like $25, I think now, $22, something like that. They're quite cheap. You get 4 packs, you get the Cyclizar in a jumbo, and you get a Rotom as well for what it's worth. That's a fancy hollow one, but it's a card we've seen before. It's fine. It's alright. It's cool. I'll probably end up picking up either one of these or the Cyclizar. I've got a Japanese Cyclizar. I feel like I should get an English one to match it. And that's not actually all of it for May the 5th. We've got one more thing to look at, and that is the Palkia V-Star League Battle Deck. Now this, we have seen the deck list for, and to put it simply, it's great. You get yourself 3 Palkia V, 2 Palkia V-Star, and a Radiant Greninja, and you basically just get an entire deck filled with staples. You've got yourself Manaphy and Echoing Horn. Okay, that's not a staple to be fair, but it's still a cool card. Boss's Orders, Choice Bout, a full playset of Battle VIP Pass, which is going to be awesome. That card has tanked in value because of these kind of decks, and I love it. And it's just brilliant. If you want to play competitively and you're either new or you just want to pick up a new deck, these are phenomenal products just for being able to pick up, well, really tournament-level products very cheap. I love these. I cannot recommend them highly enough. Unless you've already got all the cards in them, I would always recommend these very, very highly indeed. Now, on May the 27th, we see the pre-release for Paldea Evolved. That is where you go to your local game store, get yourself a build and battle kit, play some games. It is very important to note that as it stands at the moment, and I'm sorry about this, this does make me sad, we don't actually have the pre-release promos for Paldea Evolved. Don't know what they are. Haven't seen them yet. You can be upset about that if you wish. That's fine. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because, yeah, we haven't seen it yet. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But you know, like the second they're revealed, I will have a video on this channel where I not only tell you what the 4 are, but I rank them by playability because that's the kind of thing that I do. And then we move forward to June the 9th, which is a very, very busy day. So we get ourselves a Trainer's Toolkit Arceus. And this is actually really cool because this is the other product. So I told you the League Battle decks are ones I would always recommend. These are the other ones I would always recommend. Because what you get here are basically everything you need to start playing. You get yourself energy and dice and all of that good stuff, but you also get yourself a promo Arceus V and Arceus V-Star. Do bear in mind the Arceus V-Star they showed us as a typo. Trinity Nova is 200, and you search your deck for free basic energy. You can just about see on the top of the box it is right. So expect this to not be a weird misprint. Expect it to be right when it actually releases. Just warning you if you see it on the screen here. And basically, if you buy the Trainer's Toolkit and a couple of League Battle decks, you are legitimately going to be set up for playing the Pokémon TCG competitively. You might need a few singles here or there. Again, just cannot, especially for newer players who want to play competitive quickly, cannot recommend these products highly enough. Now, also on June the 9th, we get tins for Koraidon and Miraidon. And this is another thing that I am just absolutely in love with. Because Koraidon's fine, but Miraidon is, like, legit great. It is one of the best cards in the game. At least it looks to be moving forward. So here you get usual tins with some packs and the promo. But one of the promos is Miraidon. Worth noting that they are alternate art, so if you are collecting the Black Star promos, you will need these. You don't have to pick these up, but this is going to do two things. It's going to make Miraidon more available, which in turn is going to bring down the value of Miraidon, and both of those things are brilliant and awesome and wonderful and great. So yeah, I'm a big fan of these tins. But neither of those are the most exciting thing happening on June the 9th, because on June the 9th, we've got the release of Paldea Evolved. This is the next set, and yeah, Get excited, people. Get excited. We haven't seen every card in this set yet. No, that's a lie. We have. And there's some very cool cards, basically. There are some very cool cards to get excited about. But basically, what we've got here are your usual things of booster box and booster packs. This is what you buy just to get a bunch of cards. All random. But I will say the pull rates in Scarlet and Violet have been a lot better than the pull rates for previous sets. So it really does seem like it's getting better and it's getting easier to find the specific things that you want. No guarantee or anything stupid like that, but just something to bear in mind, I suppose. It's pretty cool. Outside of that, you've also got your booster bundle. It's 6 packs for the price of 6 packs. I have little else to tell you, honestly. But they're pretty cool if you just want a handful of packs. We've got the 3-pack blisters featuring a Varoom and Tinkatink. The Varoom is alternate art. I believe the Tinkatink is as well. These are just cool cards. And again, if you're collecting Black Star promos, these are proper Black Star promos with numbers and all of that. So you will need to be picking these up. The, as I like to call them, proper 1-pack blisters give you alternate arts of Growlithe and Smoliv. And I love the alternate art of Smoliv here. I don't know what it is, I just really, really appreciate that artwork. And again, these are exclusive. So if you like Smoliv or Growlithe, or you're doing a collection of promos or anything along those lines, you are absolutely going to need these cards. Which is more than I can say for the Check Lane blisters. These have an evolution line in. You've got Arboliva and you've got Pawmot. And I'm going to tell you what I always tell you about these. And that is, they're a bit rubbish. Not in a mean way, but it's just an evolution line from Scarlet and Violet base and a pack of Paldea Evolved. Now, you do get the Quaxley coin if you're into that. But outside of that, it's basically just like, those cards are worth nothing. You can pick them up as singles super easily, trade for them super easily, especially with how easy it is to open holos in Scarlet and Violet. And then you end up in a situation where you've paid quite a bit more than a booster pack for 3 cards that have no real value and you could trade for super easily. Buy them if you desperately want the evolution line, buy them to keep a sealed collection, but I wouldn't buy them for any other reason. And then you also get yourself the Build and Battle box. Now, these are the same ones you get at pre-releases, but now you can just go and buy them. And a Build and Battle Stadium. That is where, I mean, you get a bunch of stuff in a Build and Battle Stadium, but basically, you get yourself 2 Build and Battle boxes, 3 extra booster packs, and a bunch of dice and counters and stuff. Basically, lets you run a 2-person pre-release at home, which is really gosh darned awesome. I'm kind of a fan of these. I'm sad that they knocked it from 4 extra packs to 3. I understand that they had to do that because costs are going up. It's not a mean thing. It's just, it's a bit sad. I liked being able to have both players having 2 extra boosters. That was cool to me. But I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, these are pretty gosh darn cool. Oh, and what kind of fan would I be if I did not mention the Elite Trainer boxes? Now, I've said many times at this point that with the new Scarlet and Violet expansions, with a new block, I am pre-ordering the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes. It's what I'm doing. They are awesome. I love them, frankly, ladies and gentlemen. I absolutely love them. Now, the regular Elite Trainer box, this is the one that can be bought from anywhere, and this comes with the regular stuff. So you've got your sleeves, your dice, your promo, which is the amazing Pikachu promo. We love it. And your energy, your packs, all that stuff. Also, shout out to the colour flipping die here, which is awesome. But then you've got the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box, which comes with 2 extra things. You get 2 extra packs and a stamped Pikachu promo. And this is it for me. I've been very clear about this. I love the stamped promos. The accessories are all the same now. That never used to be the case, but it is now. So it's really simple. You get yourself 2 extra boosters and you get yourself a stamped promo. If that's worth it for you, and as far as I'm concerned it absolutely is, go for it. If not, skip it. That's absolutely fine. You will, of course, be forgiven. But yeah, I almost forgot to mention these. How weird is that? And there we go. That's what's coming out. That's what's on the horizon. And I'm recording this a couple days before it goes up. So there is a very good chance I'm going to add some extra stuff here. But now I want to hear from you guys. So tell me what you think about this. Tell me which of these products you're going to be buying. Tell me which are gets, which are passes. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon card games, Pokemon card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, chat with us about various things. It's a lot of fun over there. Oh, and you can get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely AB3, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So thank you very much for all the support and for being a very lovely person. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.